What's a moment between takes that didn't make it on camera, but somehow feels just as important as any scene we filmed?
Oh, I
That's a
have
good-
one.
Is that from one? Great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wrote the actual letter to Sally. And so we filmed out all those scenes, and like I had to memorize it and like write it down, and we did a whole bunch of those takes, and it was like Tyson wrote them, and then at the end of it he scraps the letter and like throws it away and then starts writing again. So it like shows how much he cares
That's
about like making sure that Sally's informed on what's going on, that we're all safe in like the best way possible.
Yeah, there's one I remember too, like they cut a giant chunk from the Clarice meeting Ares scene. And I think it was like when I meet him and he gives me this whole speech about how like he's looking at me and he's like, you let Jackson break your spear. I gave that to you. How do you think that makes me feel? Like, are you gonna let him do that to you again? Blah, blah, blah. And like, it gets really intense and he's like, don't cry, like, da-da-da-da, all this stuff. I think it was like slightly too intense, like after watching the dailies, but it would have been like a really big like punctuation point for the relationship between Ares and Clarice and why she acts how she acts and what she does on the quest moving forward.
That's great. A really quick one. I also I think also the reason why it was taken out was because it was kind of same. The scene in episode 1 where I'm talking to Thali and I'm like crying and stuff. I have another one in episode 2 which I got taken out. It was before I go on the quest and I'm talking to her, asking her if this is the right choice, and it was a lot more intense than the first one, which I would have loved to seen, but at the same time, me going to Thalia's tree and crying twice would have been a little bit repetitive. But I like how they kept the first one. It makes a lot more sense because I think Annabeth has to go on the quest anyway, so it's like, why would you ask her? But yeah, no, if they make a little deleted scenes type video and stuff, you'll see it.
Yeah, I'd love for them to like make a deleted scene.
Yeah.
Real. That would be really cool.
I'm sorry, can I?
Yeah.
I think for Grover, there's a line where he's talking to Allison Sims in the forest, and there's a cut line where he goes, "You're part of Luke's rebellion." That's very disappointing, and he sounds like an upset father. And I